My name is Precious Vines Harris, and I am the Single Maven. Thank you so much for joining me today. The Single Maven is a brand devoted to helping single Christian women find empowerment in their singleness. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel, like this post, and leave your comments below. The title of today's blog post is Dating with Intention: How to Not Let Your Desire for Marriage Cloud Your Judgment. In today's blog post, we're going to discuss the top 3 ways that your desires for marriage cloud your judgment. Single ladies, first and foremost, my advice is this: never let your desire to be married cloud your judgment. Marriage is indeed a blessing. It is a gift from God that allows you to be in relationship with another person. However, sometimes in your longing to get married, your emotions begin to get clouded and affect your judgment. This shift in emotions causes you to make decisions that are not in your best interest. Let's now look at the first way that your judgment can be clouded. Number 1, the first way that your desires for marriage can cloud your judgment is when you let your desire to be married cause you to enter into an unhealthy dating relationship. Ladies, remember, you must honor God and yourself in your dating decisions. My advice is to pray about everything you do. James 1:5 states, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God that giveth to all men liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given to him." This tells us that we must pray for wisdom and allow God to direct our path in the choices that we make. Don't make the mistake of wanting to get married by a specific time cloud your judgment. You don't want to solely focus on the fact that you need to get to the finish line called matrimony and lose sight of the fact that you may be in an unhealthy relationship. Ladies, the main cause of you entering into an unhealthy relationship includes loneliness, unmet desires, a biological clock that is ticking, or just being tired of being single. All of these reasons are definitely hard to deal with, but it is even harder to deal with the repercussions of trying to get out of an unhealthy dating relationship. Now, let's look at number 2. The second way that your desires for marriage can cloud your judgment is when you stay in the wrong relationship for too long. Number 2 definitely piggybacks on number 1. Ladies, when I was single, I made wrong choices as it relates to relationships. I wanted companionship in marriage and let those desires cause me to stay in relationships that were not healthy for me. These relationships subtracted from my overall happiness. I lowered my standards and sought solace in the fact that I was in a relationship versus being alone. I will do a separate blog post about the top signs to find out how you are in an unhealthy relationship. But for now, just know this: the Holy Spirit will guide and direct you in each and every step that you take. Therefore, if you feel deep down in your heart that you're not being respected, appreciated, or valued, leave that relationship. Your self-worth is more important than the fact of being able to say that you are in a dating relationship with someone. And lastly, number 3. The third way that your desires for marriage can cloud your judgment is when you lose sight of healthy boundaries. Ladies, losing sight of healthy boundaries includes many things. Now, this can include not being self-aware of how someone you are dating is making you feel. If you are changing who you are to fit the mold of who you think a man you are dating wants, and it is not authentic, your judgment is clouded. Honesty and authenticity are key in maintaining your integrity. Losing healthy boundaries could also look like you trying too hard to get noticed by a man when you are valuable just the way you are. You should never feel that you have to stretch yourself and be overly assertive to get noticed, complimented, or approached. Ladies, I know from experience that this type of behavior will backfire. With this being said, I want to thank you for joining me for this blog post entitled Dating with Intention: How to Not Let Your Desires for Marriage Cloud Your Judgment. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and share with a friend. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.